What's up, hustlers? Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 simple ways you can actually make money off of what I'm giving you for free. Make money off of what I'm sharing with you through the different things that we've got, okay? And most of this will be through what we share through Empire Alerts. And the reason why is because the data is just so good. And most people are just so lazy to go dig this up for themselves, so they don't know where to look, right? And we're giving this to you, literally some of it on a silver platter every single day for free in an email. Okay, so first way to make money is to take what we're giving you as either an introduction or more pieces to your own puzzle that you're putting together for building your own empire. And I wouldn't say to take this stuff and take my word as law. That's always a mistake. No matter how good the person sounds or how convincing they are, it's just bad to do. You should always be mixing other people's opinions with what you're already thinking anyway. And a little bit of this can get tricky because you're feeding your own bias to a degree. But overall, this should be an addition to what you're already thinking. And it might point you one way or the other, doesn't matter, but it's at least adding on to research you're already doing. Or maybe it tells you where to look. So you take some of the stuff that we talk about and then you take it and go drill down deeper, which I always suggest to do. So you can take what we're giving you for free in the daily emails and on the website, empireresearch.net. And you can take that. I mean, look at this. These pieces that we write are pretty juicy. Super long, 7 to 10 minute reads, and they give you everything you need. And links off to, whatever else you need to drill down deeper, okay? So that's the first way to make money, is just take this stuff and instead of just like, oh yeah, that's some interesting facts and sharing around data points with your friends just to sound cool, take it a step further and go make some money with this. Go make some more decisions on your portfolio with this. Number 2 is if you are in some sort of service-based industry that is relevant to the data we share on a consistent basis, then use that with your audience. Take what we've got, take what we give you, and use that with your audience to, again, not sound cool or smart, but to show that you know your subject matter and to help drive sales and conversions to your own stuff. And that first off, that doesn't offend me, okay, to take the data. It's not my data. It's not my stuff. It's just out there, and we're arranging it in a certain way. Some people like the way we arrange it. Some people I'm sure don't. And you can take that, and if you've got something service-based that is affected by these areas, then you can do something about it and use this to make more money within your business. So what are some specific examples of this? Well, the ones that I can think of off the top of my head, right before I decided to shoot this video, would be like anybody in life insurance, estate planning, business advisory type business. You can use a lot of the data we're giving you. Just keeping up with your audience with quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4 GDP data makes you look like a stud. And it's a huge value add to your audience, which all of this should just be a value add, okay? And then, so those guys, you've got like life insurance, auto insurance, any of those types of areas, your State Farm type offices. You guys can use a lot of what we're sharing on a regular basis. We just published this not too long ago. This was going over everybody but Ford and GM, their auto sales numbers, which they're pretty much down, which that's decent data. But what's more important here is the predatory nature of what's going on with the auto loan bonds that have started to spring up, okay? Just like we saw before with housing. And AAA rating quickly gets to B rating to C rating to mixing it all up, exchanging hands from bank to bank over and over again. And it's just not going to end pretty, okay? So a lot of people don't know that that's what's going on. So if you provide insurance on cars and autos, that might be something that you could interweave into your conversation to add value. Another one too is 7 million people are at least 90 days or more behind on their car payments. So if you got any kind of credit repair, credit fix stuff, or if you want to go into that industry, you got a shitload of audience and demographic. You got at least 7 million people because they're all behind. 3 late payments on a car payment, which is a $30,000 to $70,000 payment, let's say, that's going to really swing the credit score badly. Now I got to go get a new house. Now what? Now I got to go and do this. Now what? So that can be integrated in a huge value add. to have some sort of solution for these 7 million people. Even if you wanted to start this from scratch, you have really no clue, but you've maybe fixed your own credit. Like, I could have done that so easily, even now. Like, there's stuff that I know that the credit repair company that we worked with doesn't know. There's stuff that I know now that the guys that we got to get us funding don't know. I could easily come out and be an expert if I wanted to be in that niche. I have zero desire to, okay? So I'm just telling you that now. And we do have a free guide. I'll link it underneath this video, but it's all this, it's not all of it, but it's a lot of the stuff I've learned and a lot of the quick, easy hacks and quick fixes for your credit score. So hugely valuable, insanely valuable, and it's free. You just give your name and email address. That's underneath the video as well. There'll also be all the links to everything I'm sharing with you right now. Okay, so we could cover that. Then I just break into the average loan on a car and the average length of months on average for car payments and all that stuff, right? But you could figure out a way to weave that in, whether you're doing something with auto insurance, auto sales in some sort of way, auto financing. Those are just ways that you could integrate this into and value add, right? Credit guys, you got your stuff. There's some more auto stuff shared here. So autonomous vehicles, they're going to pull a lot of money back out of these different areas. So we've got declining fuel costs, productivity gains, reduction in accidents, fuel savings from congestion avoidance, improved traffic flow, and reduction of energy use. That will pull some money in good and bad ways out of the auto industry. I think overall it'll be a plus, but there will be some areas definitely affected by it. And so that's something that you could start to use. If you just wanted to share kind of a big picture vision with people, you could share a lot of what we cover in this. Will there be a 2020 recession? I talk about pre-crime technology, which is new, autonomous vehicles, artificial intelligence. I mean, stats after stats after stats, right? And then you could watch our videos, these two, where I talk about the future. We got all these space companies jockeying for position on the moon and Mars. It's happening, guys. And then look at this adoption graph here, how quickly things are being adopted now. The technology went from like this slow overarching curve that like peaks out and then kind of drops off to like this straight up and down line that you can see here with tablets. All of this you could use to make money. Okay, I think I emphasized that enough. Third way, number 3 and final way, would be to promote our offers. Yes, I know, a little selfish on my part. Absolutely. If you like what we do, if you want to support us in some sort of way, the easiest way to do that, outside of buying our products and subscribing to what we provide, would be to promote it yourself. If you've gotten some sort of value out of what we've given you, then you 100% should be talking about it. And you just drop in a coded affiliate link, and if anybody decides to make a purchasing decision based on the story you shared, then you'll get credit for that. You'll get a piece of that sale. And I think that's completely fair and a really great way to do it. If you look around, most people, they're not so slutty with how they promote stuff anymore. It's more like they share their experience with this thing and how it changed their life. And that is a much more impactful testimonial and frame to use to promote that thing then, right? But somebody who just comes out and says like, oh yeah, this is great, you should go get it. Not the same. Somebody whose life was completely changed by the information or by this person, that's the good stuff. So if that's you, then you should absolutely be promoting us. Because why not get some money? Why not get some commission kickback every single month in your bank account just for sharing your story and part of your journey with your audience and your group, right? So I think that's a really simple way that you could do it as well. All right, that's all I've got for you. Every link that you need for everything I just talked about will be underneath this video. Take your time, take a look through that. If you like this, click the thumbs up. Don't like it, thumbs down it. And subscribe if you're brand new. Turn on bell notifications, please, please, please. Obviously, we've been shifting the content direction a little bit on this channel. It's making it very hard for YouTube to know what we're doing and where to put us. And it's obviously affected our view count and the amount of notifications people are getting. Simple fix, hit the bell notification. That way you should get the email when we upload immediately. And be on the lookout. I'll be putting out some more videos very soon. Bye.